Page 13, Minuet, 3/4 time, duh. 2 flats here. This is in the key of B flat major for a change. Pickup beat, let's check the notes and the fingering and all that. I'm going to try and connect everything pretty much that I can. So it's coming in on beat 3. 3, 1, 2, and the second finger, 1 and 2 and 1 and. Remember there's an E flats in here. It's in the key signature. 1 and 2 and. Go on. Now for measure 9, look out. They want third finger here. This is going to put your thumb on a black key. If you have little hands, that's okay, but for us bigger people, that don't work too well. So I'm going to recommend you use fourth finger for the pickup to measure 9. Use second or third finger on the C. This keeps us out here. We got second finger on the B flat. You're going to have to reach up when you need the F, but we can do that because so it's here. 3, 4, 3. Now that grace notes, I'll leave these out at first. I'll put them in later. Right now it's just the big notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Reach up, little finger, and third finger. So forth, and the last line's similar to that. Left hand, starting here, B flat and a D. And a couple of beats rest, and then half note, and then at 5-2, we're basically we're in this position. Here. Now when you get to measure 7, you got to come down here. It's an E flat. But again, you got a 1 beat rest now to come back to 5-2. Going on, measure 9, 5-2. Just stay in this position. You're going back and forth. Because you're going to need to connect these. That's good practice. It's kind of hard to do, but you'll get it. Keep working on it. You just got to get the notes down at the same time. That's the trick. Put the hands together. 1 and 2 and. So forth. Go down to measure 9 or the pickup. Okay, once you got that, you got most of the piece. Then we can go ahead and add these staccatos and slurs and the grace notes. Well, short staccatos, wrist at the wrist. Lift up. Staccato. I'll go ahead and play the left hand staccato too. It's not marked. There are different ways of interpreting it. You can hold the left hand a full count and lift up as you play the B flat here. Or if it's easier, just playing both staccatos. So start with a half note here. But connect that. See here in measure 7, they're telling you to staccato it. So I'm wondering if that's an error there in the third measure. The first beat should be staccato. I'm going to play it staccato whether it is or not. Let's go on and pick up measure 9. Now this grace note is a quick little note. And I play them on the beat. You can't really tell because there's nothing else going on, but it's 1, 2, 1. Some people play them before the beat. I play them on the beat. You can't tell the difference, really, in this case. People have never agreed whether they should be on the beat or before the beat. Never agreed. About the time one expert came out and said it should be this way, another expert comes out and says it should be this way. The exact opposite. It's just so if you're a person who's got to have things cut and dried a certain way, this music thing may not be for you because it is not cut and dried a certain way. It's hello, good luck. Now dynamic wise, it's the right hand. Whatever you think moderately loud is. Keep the left hand soft. to measure 9, you go up a little bit to loud. In the right hand. Then soft, you're going to echo that. So forth. That's not much on dynamics. Speed-wise, again, it's a fun speed, just a... You have to decide on what you feel. It has to be accurate, so do that first, whatever it is. You pick the hardest part of the hardest area, and how fast can you play that accurately, and that tells you how fast you can go. Like in measure 9. How fast can you be accurate with that? Because these fingers are not the best. You can use 5 if you'd rather. If that helps you instead of 4, it's up to you. That's probably why they say second, so that makes that a little easier to do. But then it makes the other part harder to do. I would prefer that you learn to do these awkward fingers, so I'm encouraging you to use those. One little thing about interpreting, we don't talk a lot about interpreting pieces, but the fine, you'll see there's a DCL fine at the bottom which sends you back to the top, and you'll play the first 2 lines again, with a fine at the end of the second line. Well, even though you've been moderately loud through this, at least in the last time, you can actually do it every time you play it if you want, but mostly in the last time, come down. Come down about a moderately soft to soft. You're loud. You can come down there. At the end, just let them know, oh, by the way, this is the end. You can change something the last time you play it, and this is it, so change the dynamics. It's interpretation. Different people will do it differently, and I can't say this is right and that's wrong. It's just an idea you can think about. When you're playing a piece of music and you're getting to the end, whether there's anything marked or not, consider the possibility of getting softer. Sometimes it's right, and sometimes you'll hear it and think, no, I don't want to do that. But other times it'll be fine. I'd like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do dynamics. I will do the repeats and the DCL fine. So I'll give us 2 counts. I go ready and go and. That's 2 counts. Ready and go and. Somebody tried to tell me that wasn't 2 counts. It's 2 counts. I don't have to say the number. Ready and go and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. Repeat. And 2 and. 2 and 1, 2. 1, 2. To the beginning. 2 and